This is Hamishi, the fifth reading of our weekly Torah portion of Miketz, or Miketz. And it is in Genesis chapter 42, verse 19, all the way through 43, verse 15. It is 35 verses. Relatively longer, Aliyah. And starting from verse 19. Im keni matem achichem echad yaser bebet mishmarchem ve'atem nuchu heviu shever ravon batechem. If you are honest, your one brother will be confined in your prison, and you go, bring the grain for the hunger for your households. V'im achichem akaton taviu elai, v'yamnu divrechem velo tamutu v'yasuchen. And bring your youngest brother to me, so that your words may be verified, and you will not die. And they did so. Vayomru ish el achiv, aval Hashem imanachnu al achinu, asher ra'inu tzarat nafsho, v'hitchaneno eleinu, v'lo shemanu, al kein ba'alenu hatzara hazot. And they said to one another, indeed, we are guilty for our brother, that we witnessed the distress of his soul when he begged us, and we did not listen. That is why this trouble has come upon us. Vaya'an Ruven otam lemor, halo amarti alechem lemor, al techetu Bayeled velo shematim gam damo hine nidrash. And Ruvain answered them, saying, didn't I tell you, saying, do not sin against the lad, but you did not listen. Behold, his blood too is being demanded. Vehem lo yadu ki shomea Yosef ki hamelis benotam. They did not know that Joseph understood, for the interpreter was between them. V'yisov me'alehem, v'yelech v'yashav alehem, v'yidaber alehem, v'yikach mitam et Shimon, v'yesor oto le'enehem. And he turned away from them and wept. Then returned to them and spoke to them, and he took Shimon from among them and imprisoned him before their eyes. Vayitzav Yosef vayimalu et kelehem bar ulhashiv kasbehem ish el sako velatet lahem tzeda ladarich vayas lahem ken. And Joseph commanded, and they filled their vessels with grain, and he commanded to return their money into each one's sack, and to give them provisions for the journey, and he did so for them. Vayisu et shivram al chamorehem vayelchu misham. And they loaded their grain upon their donkeys, and they went away from there. Vayiftach ha'echad et zako latet mispo lachamoro b'malon, vayar et kaspo v'hine hu v'fi amtachto. The one opened his sack to give fodder to his donkey at the lodging place, and he saw his money There it was in the mouth of the sack. Vayomer el achav hushav kaspi kam hine be'am tachte ve'etzel libam v'yecherdu ish el achiv lemor ma zot asa Elohim lanu. And he said to the brothers, my money has been returned, and indeed here it is in my sack. Their hearts sank, and trembling they turned to one another, saying, what is this that God has done to us? ויבואו אל יעקב אביהם ארצה כנען ויגידו לו את כל הקורות אותם לאמור. And they came to Jacob their father to the land of Canaan, and they told him all that had befallen them, saying, דיבר האיש אדוני הארץ איתנו קשות ויתן אותנו כמרגלים את הארץ. The Lord of the land spoke to us harshly, and he accused us of spying on the land. ונאמר אליו כנים אנחנו לא היינו מרגלים. And we said to him, we are honest, we were never spies. 12 אנחנו אחים בני אבינו האחד איננו והקטון היום את אבינו בארץ כנען. We are 12 brothers, the sons of our father. One is gone, and today the youngest is with our father in the land of Canaan. ויאמר עלינו האיש אדוני הארץ בזאת עדה כי כנים אתם אחיכם האחד הניחו איתי ואת רבון ביתכם קחו ולכו. And the man, the Lord of the land, said to us, with this I will know that you are honest. Leave one of your brothers with me, and what is needed for the hunger of your households, take and go. והביאו את אחיכם הקטון אלי, ואדע כי לא מרגלים אתם, כי כנים אתם, את אחיכם אתן לכם ואת הארץ תסחרו. And bring your youngest brother to me, so that I will know that you are not spies, that you are honest. Then I will give you your brother, and you may travel around in the land. ויהי הם ריקים שקיהם והנה איש צרור כספו בשקו ויראו את צרורות כספיהם המה ואביהם ויראו. And it came to pass that they were emptying their sacks, and behold, each one's bundle of money was in his sack. They saw the bundles of their money, and their father, and they became frightened. ויאמר עליהם יעקב אביהם אותי שיקלתם יוסף איננו ושמעון איננו ואת בנימין תיקחו עלי היו כולנה. And their father Jacob said to them, you have bereaved me. Joseph is gone, and Shimon is gone, and you want to take Benjamin? All these troubles have come upon me. ויאמר ראובן אל אביו לאמור את שני בניי תמית אם לא אביאנו אליך תנע אותו את ידי ואני אשיבנו אליך. And Reuben spoke to his father, saying, you may put my 2 sons to death if I don't bring Benjamin to you. Put him into my hands, and I will return him to you. ויאמר לא ירד בני עמכם, כי אחיו מת, והוא לבדו נשאר, וקראו אסון בדרך אשר תלכו בה, והורדתם מצבתי ביגון שאולה. And but Jacob said, my son shall not go down with you, because his brother is dead, and he is all is left. And if misfortune befalls him on the way you are going, you will bring down my gray head in sorrow to the grave. And now we're starting chapter 43. 43. 43 verse 1. V'harav kaved ba'aretz, but the hunger was severe in the land. V'yehi kasher kilu le'echol et hashever asher heviu mitzrayim v'yomer alehem avihem shivru lanu ma'at ochel. It came to pass when they finished eating the grain that they had brought from Egypt, that their father said to them, "Go back and buy us a little food." Vayomer elav Yehuda lemor ha'ed ha'id banu ha'ish lemor lo tiru panai bilti achichem itchem. But Judah spoke to him, saying, "The man warned us repeatedly, saying, 'You shall not see my face if your brother is not with you.' Im yeshcha mishaleach et achinu itanu nirda v'nishbera lecha ochel." If you send our brother with us, we will go down and buy food for you. V'im eincha mishaleach lo nered ki ha'ish amar elenu lo tir'u panai bilti achichem itchem. But if you do not send him, we will not go down, because the man said to us, "You shall not see my face if your brother is not with you." Vayomer Yisrael lama hareyotem li lagid la'ish ha'od lachem ach. And Israel said, "Why have you harmed me by telling the man that you have another brother?" Vayomer Sha'al ha'ish lanu ulemoladitenu lemor ha'od avichem chai hayesh lachem ach. ויגד לו על פי הדברים האלה יודוע נדע כי יאמר הורידו את אחיכם. Then they said, the man asked about us and about our family, saying, "Is your father still alive? Do you have a brother?" And we told him according to his words. Could we have known that he would say, "Bring your brother down"? ויאמר יהודה לישראל, אביו שלך נער איתי, ונקום ונלך ונחיה, ולא נמות, כי אנחנו גם אתה, גם טפנו. And Judah said to Israel his father, "Send the lad with me, and we will get up and go. We will live and not die, both we and you, and also our young children. Anochi ervenu miyadeh tevaksheu im lo hevioti velecha v'hitzakti lefanecha v'chatati lecha kol yamim." I will guarantee him from my hand. You can demand him if I do not bring him to you and stand him up before you. I will have sinned against you forever. Ki lule hit mamanu ki ata shavnu ze pamayim. For had we not tarried, but now we would have already returned twice. V'yomer alehem Yisrael avihem imken efo zotasukhu mezimrat haaretz b'chleihem v'yoridu la'ish mincha me'at sari u'me'at devash nachot ve'lot patnim u'shikedim. So Israel their father said to him, "If so, then do this. Take some of the choicest products of the land in your vessels, and take down to the man as a gift a little balm and a little honey, wax and lotus, pistachios, and almonds. V'chesef mishneh k'chu b'yetchem et ha'kesef hamushav b'fi amtchotechem tashivu b'yetchem ulai mishkehu." And take double the money in your hands. The money that was returned in the mouth of your sacks, you shall return into your hands. Perhaps it was an error. Take your brother and get up and go back to the man. El Shaddai yitin lachem rachamim lefnei ha'ish v'shilach lachem et achichem achar v'et achichem achar v'et Binyamin ani kasher shakalti. May the Almighty God grant you compassion before the man, and he will release to you your older brother and Benjamin. And as for me, I am bereaved. Vayikchu hanashim et hamincha hazot u'mishnei kesef la'akhu biyadam v'et Binyamin v'yakumu v'yeru Mitzrayim v'yamdu lifnei Yosef. So the men took this gift, and they took double the money in their hands and Benjamin, and they got up and went down to Egypt and stood before Joseph.